Okay, so he's going to tell her hunt him up. She's going to bounce out into the grass, start working. 2 whistles mean to return, change directions. Return, change directions. Back the other way. Uh-oh, dummy right there. Now multiple whistles means you're coming in with the dummy. And she dropped it 3 or 4 feet. She's a little fired up. There you go, slow down, girl. This dog's real fast. She gets a little excited. She's about 11 months old. It's the old fall. Now he's telling her to basically heel. That's good, hold up. Okay, so he's walking her in heel, had to be positioned. Go ahead and start her. He just kind of wave his hand, tell her hum up. At this stage, we usually only have them going about 15 to 20 yards. As they get faster, and a little bit older, they'll stretch that out a little ways. Oh. Let her go, let her go. She just winded that dummy. I was wondering how she didn't catch it earlier, but the wind was actually coming from their left, angling towards us this way. Setup isn't exactly right for the camera angle to work her directly into the wind. So to get her to start, he just waves his hand, tells her to hunt him up, waving her back and forth. The more birds she finds, the more independent she'll get, and should be less and less actual handling. Turn and bring her towards me. The wind's a little off. There you go. And we actually get them going in some really big cover too. Trying to keep up with her, get a little complicated. Send her back to your left. Bounce her to your left. So once again, 2 whistles means change directions. Multiple whistles means recall into me. If she gets to going for a faraway bird, we'll tell her no and blast that recall whistle, beep, 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 and that'll suck her back into us. Eventually you won't have to tell her no, you just blast a recall whistle. And she's then got herself wore out. There's a dummy in there. Did you find it? There you go. She more or less hunts and quarters the field on her own now. I mean, you gotta give her some direction, but let her hunt that cover, Kendon. The wind is changing directions on us today here. See if you can get her to bounce to the right. There you go. Watch. I don't know if this camera's going to do justice for this pistol or not, but it's got my ears ringing already. minutes here. There we go. Isn't there another dummy out there, Jared? Okay, there she goes. Let's go back and pick this one up by this cart over here, Kendra.
To my right?
Yep. When I tell you, send her to the left. Send her to your right.
Hello.
They're going out there. Recall her. It's like she knows and I'm going to say it. To your right one more time. All right, send her to your left. She knows. She didn't even look at him for the cast. All right, recall her. She ought to go across that dummy right up in there. Let's see. She ought to wind it. There you go. There she goes. There she goes. Earlier that wind just wasn't quite right for her. I thought it was, but it wasn't. That worked it out. Boom. Good job.
Come up.
Okay, so we're going to do an instructional video here for the upland dogs. When we first send them up there, they'll have a lead with them. In the very beginning, they'll know how to walk and sit at heel. So when you start off with them, the first couple days, just throw them some tennis balls, get their tails wagging, get them used to the new location and the new people. Then after that, when their tail's wagging and they're wide open, put the lead on them and do some basic obedience. So you'll walk them and sit them at heel. When you take off walking, you tell them to heel, and whenever you stop, you give a little bite on the leash. She knows what to do. Spin her back the other way. So you want to spin her to the right, spin her to the left some, and right whenever you stop, a little bite. In the very beginning, you're probably going to have to do more of a bite. She understands and knows that she's supposed to sit and heel for this handler, so when he stops, it's barely a little bitty bite. And then after a day or two, you should be able to take the lead and drop it and do the commands. Stop her there. Spin it to your left. She should not get in front of your leg. Whenever you stop, she should stop right there, and that ear should be right by that kneecap. All right, take your lead off, and after a couple of sessions while she's dragging the lead, then you want to take it off. All right, go ahead. If you start with distractions and no leash, the dog will fail. The dog has to get used to you and understand that, you know, you're the new boss and she's got to listen to you. Okay, so now whenever we start the actual quartering work, we're going to do that next.